With us, we have the panel here, and I would like to introduce Mr. Rems Gomes, state footballer and president of Samadhi Sports Club, Malar, who will furnish us with information and what is happening for the Bondera. Yes, Mr. Rems.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to see you all here. I'm the president of Samadhi Sports Club. On behalf of the sports club, I would like to have some few words saying that this year's Bondera is something different we are going to have. And something different. And it will be more organic, and we are trying to be more greener this year. So being a president, it is a big responsibility, but also a joy. The most important thing is like what we as a club want to do it. We as a club, this year we're going to do it like we are not going to sell alcohol. We will not sell alcohol as a club, but there are vendors, there are other who's going to sell alcohol, but not the club. But to go forward with this, we want to do it better way. We want to go a little bit more higher and keep our heritage a little bit better, so that the kids can grow it from there. In details, like from the morning, we'll start from 10 o'clock till 10 in the night. In the morning, the first will be the traditional lamp will be at 10. After that is heritage workshop. I'll go in details. Remy is going to tell everything. Then there will be a talk at 11 o'clock of GED talks. Then there's a pasoi. After pasoi, there will be a fancy dress and kathodio. After kathodio, there will be a floats. And after floats, it's a musical evening. So this everything in detail, Remy will go through it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our next speaker, who needs no introduction, is Festakar Marius Fernandez, who has been having many festivals across Goa, and we would like to take
Thank you very much, Rimas. I'm extremely happy that you are our new president. So this year is going to be a historic Bondera for me, especially in our family, because it's 50 years ago that I'd come from East Africa in 1966-67. So we have seen Bondera evolving over the years. Now Bondera for many people means many things, but for us when we were young, it meant that we met the elders near the church. We had something called the fortas. Let me just show them here. So we had something called the fortas, and we had asai, which we've got here. We used to meet near the church with our elders, and then they used to take us on a pathway around the village with a brass band. You had a local village brass band. So you go from the church, and we had some amazing vados that we went. So the first one was called Chinanche and Bat, Chinatown. Apparently in the olden days, Chinese people used to be there. From there, then we went on the border with Narva. Then Igros Vado, and Belsur, and Amboy. Amboy means Ambiancha Vado. So when we go on this walk, our young friend here, Mr. Almeida, will be telling you this story. So besides the pathway, which is integral part of Bondera over the years, our club is perhaps one of the oldest clubs in Goa, formed in 1967, soon after the Portuguese left. And then Goa had to rebuild themselves. So few of our people the youth at that time gathered together because they didn't have any place to play or get the villagers together. And they used to be in a rented place at one time, then eventually somewhere else. And now I'm happy to say that we've actually got a clubhouse. And that is basically the epicenter of this Bondera. The clubhouse is on the main road, and all these activities will be happening at that area. So over the years now, Bondera has evolved. It does not stay as it is. So from 60s, 70s, 80s, 2000, and it's astonishing that, people have managed to keep this amazing tradition alive. It's not a joke to keep things alive. It's easy to destroy in Goa. So we've reached a stage now that this is going to be a completely unforgettable Bondera. The new age of Bondera has arrived. And you all will be seeing when you come to our village, as the President has just said, we've got so many things, heritage walks, Molla making. We have Sabina here with us who's going to be doing the Molla. We have Dr. Gwendolyn here who's going to do the Kotel Zanat and Patoyos. Basically we have schools and colleges involved with us. So all in all, it is a festival of sharing knowledge. And if Samathias sneezes, the whole of Goa and the whole of the Goan community around the world gets a cough. I know that because when I've just returned from London, they all say, yeah, tumchi video poila, tumchi festa poila, and they copy whatever we are going to do in our village. So we are ready to welcome all of you all. Please do come from 10 in the morning because it's going to be a historic Bondera, and our General Secretary will tell you more about what's coming.
Thank you, Prestadar. I'd like to now request Remy Almeida, General Secretary of Samathiya Sports Club, to furnish us with more information about the event.
Good afternoon, everyone here. I would like to thank the press first of all for taking the effort to come here and listen to us. So just to give a little background of the Malar Bondera this year, why we say that it is going to be different. So for last few years, one of our problems has been is that Malar Bondera has not got the recognition it needed. So त्या पासत ह्या वर्सा आमी जायतो एफर्ट घातलो गव्हर्मेंटान दुसऱ्या डिपार्टमेंटांनी वचोन तांकडेन उलोवपाक. सो आर्ट एंड कल्चर डिपार्टमेंट, गोवा ट्युरिजम हेंकां वचोन एक्सप्लेन करपाक मालार बोंदेरा म्हणजे कितें. Always Malar Bondera has been doing what we have been doing. So to make the fact that it is a mature, traditional festival that is also progressive, that was not heard of. In presentation, department, there has been a sort of change over that came this year. And that is the background of why we are saying that Malar Bondera is different. Apart from that, our own committees, as the President said, and Mario said, we are trying to be better in as a festival. Now, if you know, the word Bondera means different things to different people. But if you look at its history, at the core of it, it is very human in nature. Eyes basun jata. Tinga zogni zatali. Zogni kitak zatali? Agriculture was the main economy of 500-700 years. So iloho kuduko so apna to vayalo jala zogni zatali between families. So the administrative arms of these Portuguese or Gaonkari system, I'm not saying which one, but some system put in place to demarcate the boundaries. Shimyo tani to heं केलो, separate केलो, आणि process जालो लोकांचो problem solve करपाचो. So they made the life of people better. If people on those years made that life better, then today the meaning of Bondera has to carry the same thing. So our committee wanted to do something better for the society, for the community. And that is why what you will see is da sokainchi data, ti da khabar data. Ti kidak kotta ame? Because we want to call Malar Bondera holistic. Munche kide? It is wholesome. We are conscious about what is happening around us. We can't just be enjoying ourselves without giving the message to the future of our children in the right way. So sokainchi dang data kide? Heritage workshop. So Malar Bondera is educational from that point of view. Kidak ami burgyang apoita from Carmel College, Chogle College, Don Bosco College, Goa Agricultural College. These are colleges come to the venue at 10 o'clock in the morning, and what they are getting is an educational session. And taka म्हणटा आमी बोंदेरांची उजवाड. म्हणजे बोंदेरांतल्यान तुमकां from that platform even 10 भुरगीं तो शिकोन कितें गेलीं जाल्यार we as committee organizers will feel that we have fulfilled something beyond just entertainment. So these people come there, and this year we have launched a workshop. आनी this also पातोयो. Now small things like पातोयो आमी म्हणटा पूण हें जें पान पळय आहा तें सगळे पडे आमी यूज करता पूण आमी भुरगीं आमचीं मोमोज खावपाक वयता पूण आमी मोमोज कोत्ताले जायतीं वर्सां फाटीं पूण आमचीच भुरगीं नको पातोयो म्हणचें कितें. सो हाव एज अ फेस्टिवल वी कॅन बिकम sensitive to the people around us is very important, and that through the president Rimas, who has been instrumental in telling us that he is supportive of this thing, we have taken this forward. So पातोयेचे वर्कशॉप जातले मागीर तेज्या मुखार जाता गोवन एड्युकेशनल टॉक्स. So here again we have invited Dr. Pradeep Sarmukadam. He is the director of Biodiversity Goa Board. Now he is going to come and talk about how the cultural diversity is integrated and interlinked to the environmental conservation of us. ये दोनों वस्तु cultural diversity and environment as interlinked. He is going to talk about us and talk in 15 minutes and talk to the children. Secondly, we have Ben Hill Antaung, who is a wild life expert, talking about how the environment around is changing and how we should be able to adapt to the wildlife that is also finding it difficult because our landscape is changing. मागीर CCP चो आमचो एक इंजिनियर येवपाचो आहा to talk about how the island can benefit from garbage segregation. So these are JET talks that are going to take place, and ती म्हणल्यार 12 जातोली. 12 ती मागीर एक आमी कितें केलां मालारान आमची भुरगीं we want to encourage our children. So through the youth centric pillar of our festival we have created an acoustic band which uses western instruments as well as our traditional instruments like gumot, and तेज्या बरोबर 12 सुमार live music कॉमेस जातले भुरग्यांचे on the courtyard with traditional food. आतां हें बोंदेराचें जेवण पळय आमचें आहा तें 10 वर्सां आमी फाटीं कॉमेस केलेलें. And in that we started, आमचे कितें जाता त्या दिसांनी आमचे जायते हिंदू भाव येता आनी भयणी येता. सो वी आर कॉन्शियस ऑफ द फॅक्ट दॅट आनी जे रांदता ते आमी हिंदू आमचे कम्युनिटीची लोक आहा आमची फ्रेंड्स आहा तांकांच रांदपाक दिता. सो ती कितें करता श्रावणच्या दिसा ती जाणा लोक येतलो आनी दे हॅव टू बी सेन्सिटीव अबाउट इट. सो भेंड्याची कोडी ओ तूं दवर वणगोणें ओर किसमूर ह्यो वस्तू आमी थिंगासर तयार मांडटा आदलें उकडें शीत आनी असल्यो वस्तू. सो दीस जेवण वॉज स्टार्टेड अबाउट ऑलमोस्ट नाव जावन एक 10 वर्सां जाता. सो हें जातकूच आमी मागीर जेवण जातकूच वी गो टू द चर्च विच इज अ लिटल बीट ऑफ अ डिस्टन्स 1 किलोमिटर सुमार, आनी थिंगासर एक 3 सुमार आमची कोर एंड द हार्ट ऑफ द फेस्टिवल स्टार्ट्स बोंदेराची पासोय. एज Mario said, Bondera has evolved over centuries, and today we might have different events that we have put as every decade went, new things got put in our festival. But what we cannot forget is the tradition of what this festival is about, and that is basically the Pasoy. The Pasoy is what carrying of the flags and going on marching on the borders, reminding us that human feud and human differences can be brought out easily, but if humans can find a way to make and live coexist with each other. And the Bondera Gyon Bonta, that is a reminder. And we showcase this to the college students who are coming there. We showcase to the world, people coming from all around the world, or India, they come there, and that is what happens. A walk around the village with स्वीट्स मांडटा आनी ते स्वीट्स आमी दुसरे भाशेचे तरेचे स्वीट्स मांडटा थिंगासर. सो ह्या दोणे आसता गोडशें आलें बेलें शिरवयो हें सगल्यो स्वीट्स मांडून एका वॉर्डार स्टॉप जाता. बट नॉट ओन्ली दॅट, थिंक अबाउट इट, वॉट वी ऑल्सो डू. आमी एक तलुला डिसिल्वा who is an architect well known in the circles of Goa. She is one of the pioneers who comes and does things for us. And what is that? She puts street plays, and with this community we also enrich what is happening around Goa. So she will talk about maybe tiger activism, कितें problem जाला तेंगा सांगतली ती. Or if there was something in Mopa or Mole, whatever, she will bring that out and she will be able to do a street play. Just an educational, fun way of learning something. ताजे मुखार मागीर आमी पावता चलोन पोत एक प्रोसेशन कंप्लीट जातकूच वी रीच बॅक टू द स्टेज वेर द एक्चुअल थिंग इज हॅपनिंग. आनी थिंगासर कितें जाता 3:30 ते 5:30 लोक ऑलरेडी कॉमेस जालो येवपाक, आणि ट्रेडिशनल म्हणल्यार आमी कितें म्हणटा ट्रेडिशनल म्हणजे इट इज नॉट जस्ट पास अवे बट वी हॅव दीस थिंग कॉल्ड कातोड्यो फन रॉ अँड रस्टिक फन नॉट curated to make look as if it is some sort of a festival that is made to do, but moja without any planning. So लोक intuitively आणि impromptu येता आणि हॅपी जावन वयता कोण नाल्ल फोडटा आनी ताका हॅपीनेस जाता कोण म्हणटा येता गुजराताकसान येता आनी कितें नाल्लशे फोडपाचो हो ट्रेडिशन and we are encouraging this tradition through this very humble platform of Malar Bondera. Then after that all happens and त्या मुखार कोंकणी सॉंगाय चलता हेतून आनी ह्या वर्सा जॉनी बी गूड येतलो with his music to entertain the people. Thereafter we also have the street floats which is part of our wards who are working towards a competition. For almost a month and a half they are working to entertain the crowd that is gathering and हे 4 ward जे पळय आहा ते 4वी ward जोगोडपाक to get something done. It's a carnival style floats for entertainment of the people so that people feel that there is just not tradition but entertainment. And so entertainment जाता काबार सुमार 7 and then also एक food court हे पळय आमी घातला. Why? Because we are conscious that there is some sort of a increased amount of people that is coming. So from that regard, even the traffic is also increasing. So last year we had problems. They आमी solve करता by making sure that the traffic police, law and order is involved. So from and मागीर 7 जातकूच आमी live music चालू करतले. So just to complete my little talk which I had, I also want to tell you that we had a lot of overhaul in our administrative thinking, traffic management, garbage management. We are also introducing this year EV buses to shuttle from the Old Goa ferry right up to the venue. Now, as we have said, we are just not eco-friendly from the say of it. Our floats are made to go and street floats are made to make the objects are told to do use organic material, not to use thermocol, not to use plastic. ह्याच पासत आमी ह्या फाटी एक न्यू स्कीम काडटा आनी एक फेसिलिटी दिता where we are trying to bring the EV buses to shuttle people and leave their cars behind. This is a new concept. आता आमी कितें म्हणटा आमी भायल्या गांवांक वयता आनी म्हणटा थंय सगळें सिस्टमॅटीक आहा. Here is Malar Bondera trying to put an effort to show people a futuristic way. आमी गाडयो भितर हाडच्याक भायर दवरून पार्किंगान तुमी क्रॉस करून आमचे व्हेन्यूचेर आनी तुमकां शटल दवरता आमी बसीस. This is something that we are trying and I hope the general public try to give cooperation by trying to use these shuttle buses. Apart from that, as the President said, what we have done is we have reduced the alcohol footprint. एका टायमार आमकडे पयशे ना जाताले हें करपाक आनी ताका लागून आमकां हे अल्कोहॉल कंपनीजांच्या फुड्यान वयचें पडटालें. Those alcohol companies have helped us and we are always grateful to them. No bad remark on them. But as a festival, we have a responsibility to show the future children what should really be the right thing. आनी आमी आमच्या भुरग्यांक सोरो पिवन तर फेस्तां करूंक सोदता जाल्यार इज इट नॉट a wrong message we are sending? So Malar Bondera is trying now to put something in the right direction. It is our way to try to see if we can take care of these things by reducing the alcohol footprint. Not that we won't sell alcohol, we'll sell alcohol in a moderation, but not as a committee to take sponsors from alcohol companies and then go and sell it out to the children, because we just think that our message does not add up. In one way we say we are traditional and holistic and youth-centric, and on the other hand we are going to go and sell alcohol. It doesn't work. Hence, we as a committee have worked very hard to change the format of our thing in here. Environmentally friendly also we are trying to do, and in that Saish is going to speak. And also social media to bring the platform of Bondera and the format of Bondera. We are using social media to tell the people what we are as a festival. That Lucius will speak. So with that, I also want to thank all the authorities, right from the traffic cell, the police, the CCP, the ambulance, and everyone who has in the last 1 month been working behind the scenes for us to get all what we have been done. And this is going to be the first time we are trying out all this. A new traffic scheme has been put in place. The traffic police have been visiting us again and again, and I'm thanking all of these people who have putting efforts from the public services to give us that support to take Malar Bondera in a different direction. So I hope all of you all can, cooperate with us and, come and enjoy yourselves. So viva Malar Bondera.
Thank you so much, Remy. I would like to now request Sai Prabhu Desai, who is an environmentalist, to say a few words.
Hello everybody and good afternoon. हांगासर रॅमीन सांगल्या प्रमाणे आमी इको फ्रेंडली जावंक ट्राय करता आनी जे फूड कोर्ट आसा आमचे तांकांय आमी जे प्लेट्स यूज करतले सो ती शुगर केनाची जातली नाल्यार पोयांची जे पाम लिव्साची आसा ती माडयांची सो हे आमी जाता तितले ट्राय करतले की जे प्लास्टीक आसा प्लास्टिकाचे यूज आहा डर्माकोलाचे यूज आहा फ्रुट्सांक ते जाता तितले कमी करतले म्हणून आनी ह्या भशेन आतां लोकां कडेन मागता की आमकां हे करपाक हेल्प करचो आनी आमचे कडेन सगळे कडेन डस्टबिन्स बीन आमी दवरतले सो डस्टबिनाचो यूज करचो आनी रेमीन सांगल्या प्रमाणे इको बसी हे EV बसी आमी आसतले सो ट्रान्सपोर्ट करूंक सो आपले व्हेकल फेरीच्या त्या सायडीक वळवा पार्क करून जाता तितले लोकांनी EV बसीचो यूज करपाचो आमच्या वेन्यू कडेन येवपाक इतलें मागता.
Thank you so much. We now have Prakash Kamath, who is a senior journalist and member of State Advisory Board on Disability and my dear friend. So please address us.
As a person associated with working for disabled people, marginalized community, I am very glad to associate with Sam Atai's club. Two very important things I appreciate and I am feeling glad to be associated. Secretary just now said, President earlier, two things are very important. They said that they will also cook to ensure that people who don't eat regular Catholic diet, but other people community come, they also should enjoy. This is the inclusive thought that togetherness, all our festivals bring people together, that is inclusion. This is the beautiful thought they are propagating. We should appreciate it. Secondly, they also said that they will not on their own promote liquor, all because that also aspect of inclusion, because children come. Some people, if too much of liquor is associated, some people keep away children and all from participating. So when these people give this thought, I am more glad they are associating with Marius Goito Festakar. His concept, he has always taught us, we are associated with these festivals. I bring disability community to the festivals. He teaches us a big thought of giving. That is what you are doing now. Giving, because in present commercial world, commerce and economics, people only think of taking. And here is Marius Fernandez with over 100 festivals so far and traditional festivals, Goa's art, culture, food, diversity. He is promoting. Now these people are also working with him and we will work for inclusion. Persons with disability will be comfortable because Matthias Club over the years has created that club premises accessible. Because other persons with disability should be comfortably coming in. So these thoughts when these young people are promoting, we should encourage them, we should support them, we should back them. So I am very glad that this is happening and let us all give them a big hand by coming to this festival. These traditional festivals are people's festivals. And if they are people's festivals, all people across the community should be able to come and appreciate and participate with happiness. That's what is happening. That is what thought this Marius Goito Festakar has been promoting over last several years, over 25 years and more. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce Lucius de Almeida, young generation, a committee member of Sam PH Sports Club, and I would like to request you to address.
Right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm one of the youth members of the St. Matthias Sports Club committee, and over the last few months, I've been working closely with other youth from the village of Malar itself on the social media aspect of Malar Bondera, because we realized that Malar Bondera had not much information online and we didn't have much of a following on social media, and so people would not know about the true nature of what really goes on in Malar Bondera. So recently we have been regular in posting, and I've been working with the youth of our village who are committee members, and we've been showcasing through reels, through videos, through carousels, exactly what has been going on at Malar Bondera over the last few years, starting from the morning till the evening, how we have different paths to it. Because before, people would hear the word Bondera and instantly think of the parade and then followed by the beat show. However, now using Instagram, we have finally been able to portray the heritage workshops that actually happen in the morning, and the Pasoi as well. We've been able to record and showcase drone views of the Pasoi, and so this has brought finally some information regarding the other aspects that take place at Malar Bondera. And we like to keep our social media interactive, so even recently we've just concluded with a reel making competition, and we extended to all reel makers, video editors in Goa, where we have had them participate in a reel competition where they could make reels that would showcase Malar Bondera. So that would allow them to also be part of the festival and really experience it themselves.
Thank you. My media friends, thank you so much. Any questions that you would like to ask the panel? We are here to address your queries.
I just want to say.
I think he wants to ask a question.
Okay, regarding this, there are two Bonderas taking place. What is exactly?
You want to take it?
I'll take it. The दोन बंदेरा जाता पळय ती फर्स्ट इज आमची बंदेरा. आमी सदांच म्हणटा पयली बंदेरा आनी दुसरी बंदेरा. सो इट इज नॉट लायक दोन बंदेरा जाता. आमच्या हातून दोन बंदेरा जाता बिकॉज इट्स अ विलेज. बंदेरा म्हणल्यार dividing and marking the borders. So without those two, like Samathias and that side is Piadar. So without these two villages, it makes one village making a boundary, so that Tanchi Bondera dusri, Amchi Bondera dusri. And parish is different, their parish is different. So it is like Poili Bondera Amchi jata, and next Saturday jata poi ti Tanchi Bondera jata.
Okay, I'll just add one more thing.
तांचे लोक आमचे बंदेराक बी पार्टिसिपेट जाता. And when their time is coming on next Saturday, our children and our youth, they also go and dance for their floats.
Always. Okay, I'll just add here. So you see, Diwar is one island with two villages. You got the Panchayat of Samathias and Panchayat of Goltina, which is two villages on one island. So they've been celebrating for over 400 years. We have been celebrating for 150 years. So this has always happened, and it, as he says, there were at one time 3 Bonderas. Because of 5 hands is reached to 2, and now it's our duty to save it for the next generation. But people have to remember, Diwar is one island with 2 villages, 2 panchayats. Yeah, very few places in Goa have got 2 panchayats in one place. So ours is Samathias Panchayat, Samathias Bondera, and the other side is Goltina village. So the club called Piada Youth Association does theirs. So we do it first, and then the following week they do it. One interesting part is our youth take part in their Bondera, and their youth take part in our Bondera. So that communal harmony among the young has been maintained, and which is very good for our village.
Naga is different.
Huh?
Yeah.
That is different, not including in villages.
No, they have got their own ways and methods of doing their Bondera. We start at 10 in the morning, we finish at 10. They start much later, I think.
PY.
Yeah, PY, they got a club.
No,
So there's...
he's talking about Narva.
He's talking about Narva.
No, Narva, they don't do anymore. Now there's only two clubs.
So this is purchase
Yeah, we come on the border of Narva. So from the church, we go to something called Chinanche Bat. Chinanche Bat is on the border of Narva and Samathias. And from there we go to the Igros border.
So the thing is for Malar, when they had been doing the Pasoi, they would walk up to the chapel where Narva chapel was there, and he would come back. Now, how do I know it? Is because I have spoken to one of the founder members of our club, Damio Menezes, and he was an inspiring person to speak to. a gentleman and a true stalwart. And I wanted to add a few things here which I have missed out. That Rimas and me have been in the club for the last 5 years. And one of the things we've seen is we entered humbly into this place, not knowing what to be expecting out of it. It was a whole learning process. And he and I have been learning and still learning. So we are not, जाणकायेचे मनीस न्हू, दोगूय जाण आमी तोहे ignorant ha, and ata singta. So what you asked that question, we learned only because we met Damião Menezes, who is in his 80s and in ill health, and we would have loved him to be there with us. But he told us what has been really Bondera in the times before even we can think about it. So we got our inspiration from the people, and Rimas would be able to say a little bit more on that.
So they wanted a lot of things to be done in the club. ताचे बरयले आहा पासून बुकार आमी दोगी एक दीस भितर सरले आनी पळयले बूक उगडले आदले थोडे भावतीन बी हायले बट ऑन द बुक्स इट इज रिटन सेइंग दॅट आमी मातशें कितें चेंज करपाक जाय वी वॉन्ट टू डू थिंग्स बेटर आनी त्या टायमार तितले फंड्स नाहले सो दॅट इज ओनली ऑन द पेपर दे कूड नॉट डू इट सो दॅट थिंग इन्स्पायर्ड अस आमी म्हणलें रेमी आमी करुया आनी चलया फुडें या तांचें फुलफील करपाक आमी दोगी फुडें सरल्या आनी वी वॉन्ट टू गो फॉरवर्ड टेक दीस टू द अनदर लेवल सो दॅट लिटल बीट हायर सो दॅट दे ऑल्सो आर हॅपी ऑन टॉप एंड फॉर आवर जनरेशन who is coming, the youth who was there coming at the back of us to carry on this tradition.
So when we saw this, there was a chance for us to actually, do something where the ancestors had left half done. We thought we will try our best to get it done, and we went for the presentations with the government. And the one person I think we have helped from, it's a teamwork in the end. Like Mr. Kamal said, Marius is on our side, but apart from Marius, we've got a whole team of people who are helping us out. And right in the middle of all this, we have all our, both the villages, the sarpanches, Marina Vaz, Mario Pinto, our MLA, Rajesh Faldesai, all the, art and culture and tourism ministers, their directors, Kedar Naik, Vivek Naik, CCP Glenn Madera, and Mayor Rohit Monserrat. These are so many people who have helped us that it is something that we cannot imagine that Malar Bondera is going this way. And the one person who really has been in the forefront and who has taken a leadership role, he's our Niz Malarkar, and somebody we have found in the corner of us, and that is Mr. Sandeep Jaks, who is the IS officer, who has given us the impetus and the motivation that we can do something better for the future. And all these initiatives, that is, we are being progressive, being educational, environmental friendly, youth centric, inclusive in community, not just by saying inclusive, but we are having people from the PWD and underprivileged who are coming over to the Bondera, because Bondera is not only for a few people to enjoy, but for the entire community to enjoy. And these all dream is coming true, or at least we are trying to, is because it's a whole team of people helping us, and we are being a team together. And Mr. Sandeep Jaks is in the lead of it. And so I'll give Rimas to say the last words on this thing.
Yeah, as we have covered everything, I would like to thank the press who are present here. I would like to thank everyone who is associated with us. This is not we, this is not me, this is we. We are more stronger. We want to get.
Invite them.
Yeah, on 15th, you are all been invited for Bondera from Samathya Sports Club, and I want to thank our MLA also of Komurja, Rajesh Faldesai, for his support. Sir Sandeep Jaks also. Everything together will make it bigger, better, and stronger. Viva Bondera, Viva Samathya's Malar.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.